block. Lost the football. Lost the football, and the Colts have it. Chucky with Corey on the run. Chased by Testaverde. Testaverde still trying to corral him. He's still going. Chucky to Corey, a 280-pound tight end, has gone for the touchdown.
Welcome to Daily Random NFL, where we dig into every box score since the APFA kicked off in 1920. Today, we're flashing back to September 9th, 2001, for a game that promised a fresh start and delivered a total faceplant before everything changed. The stage? Giant Stadium. The teams? The new era New York Jets and the playoff-hungry Indianapolis Colts. The storylines going into this game were thicker than a football playbook in August. First up, the Jets had a new sheriff in town, Herman Edwards. After the legendary Bill Parcells retired to his ranch, Edwards stepped in, preaching a championship belief and installing a brand new, highly complex West Coast offense. The big question? Could veteran quarterback Vinny Testaverde master it, or would it look more like a West Coast mess? On the other side, the Colts were an offensive juggernaut, featuring the three horsemen of the gridiron apocalypse: Peyton Manning, Edgar James, and Marvin Harrison. They were aiming for a deeper playoff run, and the Jets' defense, which was already missing key run stuffers, was basically a red carpet for this trio. And there was drama. The Colts had basically stolen a playoff spot from the Jets the year before. Vinny Testaverde said it, stuck in his craw. Colts coach Jim Mora even jokingly thanked the Jets on TV. The shade. Plus, if this was the final time these two would meet as AFC East rivals, before realignment, it was a proper AFC East farewell with extra spice. It was a humbling start for Coach Edwards. Herman Edwards took the blame. Vinny Testaverde looked like he wanted to be anywhere else.
Hunter Smith ready to kick it away, and the 2001 season is underway. Going to come down short. This is Coles at about the 12 to the 25. Room to run across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Curtis Martin floats into the backfield, and the pitch is to him. He lost the football and then recovered it back at about the 31-yard line. This is Anderson. Anderson following blocking on the left side, out across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. Quick pass out of the flat intended for Curtis Martin is incomplete to the punting today. Tom Tupa still suffering from the hip flexor injury. And this is Terrence Wilkins letting it bounce at the 2-yard line and through the end zone. Line. Edgar James left side. Out across the 20 to about the 24, close to the 25-yard line. Manning to throw. Over the middle, incomplete. Intended for Gilger, the tight end. Manning with plenty of time, throws over the middle and through just behind his intended receiver. And Kevin Swain are deep for the Jets. To the near side of the field, Morton. 35, 40, midfield, finally across the 40 into Colts territory.
Okay, we'll take him.
Martin, right side. Football comes out, but the ball is blown dead.
Against the run, something they were not good at last year.
Martin coming to the left side. And not much there as he gets to about the 38-yard line. 9. Testaverde to throw. Has time, throws down the middle, caught to the 5, touchdown, Lavernius Coles. The kick is good.
Touchdown, you get it all over with in one shot.
Terrence Wilkins, running start at the 2, 15, 20, 25. Caught from behind at about the 27.5-yard line by Gerald Soule. And let's Manning, play fake. Throws to the far side. Complete. That'll be enough for a first down to Jerome Pathon. Manning with more barks and gestures than any other quarterback around. Movement on the far side, and that's incomplete.
Prior to the snap, number 78 on the offense, false start, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
But you've got to respect the running game of the Colts. That's why the play action game is so strong.
Quick pass to the near side. Aaron Glenn drew a bead on it and thought he could get there in time, but he just missed it. The completion to Harrison for 9 will make it 2nd and 6. Manning throws, that's complete, and hit immediately after the catch is Pathon.
Success with it last year, and they're picking right up with it again.
3rd and 2, the quick pass is complete to Marvin Harrison. It appears to be enough for the first down.
Orders to everybody and just decide what to do.
Manning over the middle has his man complete to the Jet 42 or 43-yard line, and again it's Pathon.
The defense get no break, trying to rush the passer and get tired quick.
Edgerrin James breaks around the right side, inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line.
The screen, number 93, watch. Oh, you can see the hyperextension on
James. Play fake. Manning throws it away.
Past the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 10, Manning throws far side. That's complete to Terrence Wilkins, and Wilkins hit hard immediately by Marcus Coleman and Ferrier.
So much work before every play.
Lavernius Coles and Chad Morton are deep. This is a very short kick. And on the run is Coles. Coles at the 20. And not much room to maneuver. First down, Jets. The pitch for Curtis Martin. Pushed out of bounds at about the 26-yard line by the rookie, Idris Bashir. Effective motion. On the end around, Coles. Coles coming up on the cornerback and is pushed out of bounds by Jeff Burris. Curtis with just 4 carries and 4 yards over the middle, and Trebek hit just as the ball arrived, and it falls incomplete. Gives to Martin, and Martin fights his way across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Rushing games. Testaverde under pressure, throws incomplete. Hatchett was the closest receiver. Rookie kicker in Tommy Parks. And this is Wilkins from the 16-yard line. Shakes off the tackle and almost reaches the 25 before Kelvin Moses brings him down. Pitch to James, and James is brought down to the 20-yard line by John Abraham.
Well, back to you.
All right, Armin Manning to throw. Has time, throws, incomplete. 3rd and 14. Pass is complete to the 35-yard line to Marvin Harrison.
At the IV paint at halftime.
James trying to spin and go the other way and nowhere to go. Manning flips to James. And James is dragged down just across the 40-yard line by Ferrier, the outside linebacker. Manning throws over the middle. Dilger inside the 40 for a first down.
He's a liar.
This is Edgerrin James. And nowhere to run, and James tries the left side.
Whoa.
Manning fakes, throws, incomplete, all more often than not from the shotgun. Manning with lots of time, throws near side, Marcus Pollard. His first catch inside the 30-yard line, diving for the first down marker. James, first down and more to the end zone, touchdown. 29 yards on 4th and 1, and the Colts take the lead. We'll look for the extra point out of Hunter Smith's hold, and he's got it.
But sometimes it hurt the Colts offense, so maybe it's up to them to keep it moving more. Keep the pace of the game fast.
From the 8 is Chad Morton. And down at the 25-yard line. Martin is dragged down.
More frequently and in better position.
Martin to about the 28. Look. Testaverde looking for a first down, and his intended receiver, Richie Anderson, turned the wrong way.
Couldn't wait to make his first start today.
Parks with the kick. Wilkins from his 18. 25, 30, and down at about the 33-yard line. Manning gives to Edgerrin James. James is dragged down by Marvin Jones. Manning throws this side, that's complete. Pathon skips 2 tackles and close to the 50-yard line, out to the 48 of the Colts.
And a personal foul, roughing the passer, number 58 on the defense, 15 yards from the end of the run, first down.
On first down, James. Run out of bounds short of the 30-yard line by John Abraham.
To being hit low.
Right knee and ankle sprain. Quick pass to the side. Jerome Payphon. Payphon inside the 25-yard line.
Against the Jets.
This is James again. Left side, inside the 20-yard line. Dilger in motion. Manning rolling. Looking, and throws it away. Manning throws far side, complete to Dilger. Dilger has a first down inside the 15-yard line. James spins inside the 10 to the 9. Manning throws, intercepted in the end zone. Marvin Jones, now he lost the football, and Manning falls on it at the 22-yard line. Usual red zone interception on Peyton Manning. Here's James, left side, 15, 10, still on his feet to the 5. Finally dragged down at about the 2.5-yard line. Jim Finn back in to do some blocking. Straight ahead, James to about the half-yard line.
And we know why now.
James straight ahead, looking for the end zone. No call yet.
All right, you know what? I want to see this one from the side.
James. It's time into the end zone for the touchdown. A work in progress.
Yeah, he was worried about the run defense.
The extra point is good.
Season started in, man, oh man, the first game.
Lavernius Cole will take this one at 6. Good 20. 25, trying to get outside, slips and goes out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. Testaverde trying to get the offense back on track again. Quick pass over the middle is complete. Martin breaks one tackle across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Mike Peterson with the stop. And whistle blows on the snap.
Prior to the snap, number 77 on the offense, false start, replay, second down.
On the draw, Martin breaks it outside, across the 40, first down out to the 44. On 44. Martin again. Dodged a tackle there in the backfield, but still looked like he lost maybe a yard. Testaverde, quick pass out to the side. That's complete. Richie Anderson. And Anderson across midfield and into Indianapolis territory.
Hard to stay patient.
3rd and 1. Play fake. Testaverde waits, and is going to run out of time and run out of room and runs out of bounds. Verdi sacked only 13 times last year. First time today. Parks his punt. Wilkins dropped the football. Loose ball and near the 5. The Jets say they have it. And they do. Martin cuts it back the other way to the end zone. Touchdown. So John Hall on for the extra point. And it is good. The maestro.
Just in case you want to, that's really not Bruce Harper.
John Hall kicks it away. Dominic Rhodes from a few yards inside the end zone. And is dropped just short of the 20-yard line by Gerald Soule, who makes yet another special teams tackle. James. And John Abraham, coming off his defensive end position, makes the stop. On 2nd and 8, Manning pump fakes, now throws over the middle, has his man across the 40-yard line, Marcus Pollard. Colts with all 3 of their timeouts remaining. They give it to James. James, a little hesitation, and is out to about the 44. Manning throws this side, complete, and out of bounds is number 80, Terrence Wilkins. Manning comes out of there on the run, heading for the sideline, and is out of bounds at the 35. Penalty markers fly. It appears that the play clock expired.
Prior to the snap, delay of game, Offense, 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
Sure, I get the best out of him as a quarterback, so you do these types of things.
Manning to the far side and has his man, Marvin Harrison, complete and out of bounds. Here's Edgerrin James, back to the ground game, to the 25, and pulling his way forward to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, somebody's blocking for Peyton Manning, that's right.
Peyton pump fakes, throws to the end zone, touchdown. Jerome Pathan into the air to make the catch at the goal line. Vanderjagt's kick is good. Coles and Morton are deep. This is very short. This one taken at about the 22-yard line by James Dirth. Dirth was intended to be a blocker. Instead, he's a ball carrier. Flip to Curtis Martin. Martin tripped up as he was trying to get up ahead of speed by Ellis Johnson. Testaverde scampering, pulled down from behind at the 35 by Marcus Washington.
Good movement by him.
Testaverde throws this side incomplete.
See if they can force it down the field again.
Parks hangs this one up. Wilkins takes it at the 22, 25, 35, and here goes Terrence Wilkins. Right up the middle of the field. No one will catch him from behind, and it's a touchdown. "78 yards. Vanderjagt. And the extra point is good. Coles and Martin are deep. Morton. And they get their signals crossed, and now picking it up at the 8-yard line is Chad Morton, looking for places to go, and there's nowhere to go, and he's down at about the 12 or 13-yard line. Martin on the draw. 20, and hit from behind and smacked down at the 30-yard line.
Hero for a while, Greg, but after a series or two, if it doesn't change, you've got to turn and be more aggressive on both sides of the ball.
And the Colts get the football to start the second half. From the 1-yard line, it's Wilkins. And Wilkins straight up the middle, across the 35 to about the 36-yard line, the 35-yard line. James cuts it back, but right there to meet him on the cutback are Damian Robinson and Marvin Jones. Manning down the seam, intended for Pollard and broken up by Damian Robinson, who read the play all the way. And Manning in the shotgun. Over the middle, intercepted. Marcus Coleman down the sideline. Still on his feet to the 20, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Peyton Manning made the tackle. Here in the second half, Testaverde looks, throws, incomplete, intended for the tight end, Anthony Beck. Richie Anderson, left side, blocking in front of him. Inside the 15 to the 10-yard line, looks to be about a yard short of a first down. Martin, first down. To the 6-yard line, it'll be first and goal.
Offensive line, and they can have success doing that.
On first and goal, Martin to the 5 and batted out of bounds at the 4. Second and goal from the 4. Martin, not much there. Backfield behind Testaverde. He rolls, throws, incomplete at the 2-yard line. Mike Peterson with the hit. Yard field goal attempt from John Hall. Out of the hold by Tupa is good. As John Hall kicks it away, Colts have turned the ball over 3 times. Lead 31-17. Dominic Rhodes will bring it out of the end zone. 15, 20, tripped up, falls forward to the 25-yard line. Play fake. Throws, has his man, and that's Pathan. He was the underneath receiver on the far side, and Manning hit him for the first down. On the right side, change across midfield and into Jets territory. Manning throws this side, and there is a wide open Terrence Wilkins. Wilkins inside the 40. About offenses wanting to attack the defense. And these Colts do just that. James hit first by John Abraham. James and now the Jet defense shifting. Manning over the middle. James inside the 30. James, first down to the 25. Pump fake, throws, all alone is Pathan. And Pathan to the 15-yard line. That time, Peyton Manning called signals, but the snap didn't come until he tapped his center.
Giving the defense a bunch of stuff to think about.
Quick pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage by Shane Burton. Third and short yardage, and this time Edgerrin James bounces off of a would-be tackler and gets the first down. 2 missed tackles in all by the Jets today. James trying to find a hole inside the 5 to the 4. Manning still has it, throws, touchdown Pollard.
A screen, or what do you want to say, fake it. The Pollard came from the backside, came underneath the defense.
Vanderjagt's extra point is good, and we've got it right here today.
I could have never said that word.
Here's Chad Morton inside his 5-yard line. 25. And boy, is he explosive. Chad Morton all the way out to the 36-yard line. 5:36 to play here in the third. Deep drop for Testaverde, and he throws. Krebet pulls him in at midfield. First catch of the day for Wayne Krebet. He's out of bounds inside the Indianapolis 45-yard line.
Where were they going to get time to catch a ball? The Colts have had the ball the whole game, though, Greg.
Screen to the other side. Curtis Martin all day long. Testaverde flips it out. Nice grab by Martin. Changes direction inside the 35 and may have enough for a first down. Martin has the first down, straight up the middle. Martin. And Martin inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. Peterson, Coda in on the stop. On 2nd and 7. Here's Curtis Martin. And Martin straight ahead to the 22-yard line. Martin cuts it back inside the 20-yard line. Testaverde on first down. Out of the backfield is Richie Anderson. Inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. Fourth quarter approaches. Martin. And Martin to the 5. Play fake. On the roll. Vinny throws. Touchdown. Richie Anderson. A 5-yard touchdown. Pulls the Jets a bit closer. And it is good. That's the most foot into a kick we've seen today. This one bouncing into the end zone, and then it goes out. And play fake, and down he goes. John Abraham. James, running room, out to the 18-yard line. Manning on the quarterback draw. Did he reach it? No, he's about a yard shy of the first down. Kevin Swain deep for the punt. Terrific punt by Hunter Smith. This is Morton bobbling at the 7. 20. Oh, look at the moves out to the 30-yard line. Testaverde gets back. First down yardage and more across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Testaverde throws far side. Richie Anderson. Anderson reaches the 45-yard line of the Colts.
Delson scoring. Blitz.
On 2nd and short. The pass is complete. Curtis Martin is wrestled down just short of the 35-yard line. 8 straight completions for Testaverde. Make it 9. Back 25 to the 21-yard line. Another first down.
Extremely well.
Testaverde throws. It is incomplete at the goal line. On the draw. Martin breaks left. Penalty marker is down.
Holding, number 69 on the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
That's
Replay,
left tackle
second down.
Jason. with the screen. This side, Anderson with a blocker, cuts inside the 20 to the 19-yard line, and he gets most of it back. 7-yard line for a first down. The pitch to Martin. Martin cuts it inside. Breaking outside is a first down at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. Testaverde throws, complete to Beck, and Beck is stood up and run out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. James Dirth is in at tight end. Testaverde throws inside the 5-yard line, and that is complete to about the 2 double tight end. Martin hit hard by Marcus Washington. Field to block. Lost the football, and the Colts have it. Chucky with Corey on the run, chased by Testaverde. Testaverde still trying to corral him. He's still going. Chucky to Corey, a 280-pound tight end, has gone for the touchdown.
He goes for the touchdown.
The extra point is up and good to be given Edgerrin James a slot.
Yeah.
From the 4, Chad Morton. And Morton slips down at the 19-yard line. Quick pass to the far side, incomplete, intended for Lamont Jordan. Pennington with a deep drop throws, and that is complete, and a fine catch by Anthony Beck, the tight end. Pennington on the move, throws it away. 2nd and 10. This is Jordan. And Jordan is brought down by Ellis Johnson and Rob Morris. Pennington hit hard as he got rid of the football.
And we just want to do well in the first 4 games.
Pennington with time this time and throws, and it is that caught? No, it's incomplete. Oh, the Jets went through the month of September undefeated. Not so this year. Edgerrin James to the 40-yard line.
Great record, because you just can't play your best every week.
And with that in mind, I cannot keyword CBS Sportsline. Edgerrin James on the carry, and the clock will continue to move. This ball will bounce into the end zone. Cleveland tough at home. Headed for overtime, it appears. Chad Pennington down the sideline. That is it intercepted? No, it's out of bounds.
This league, it's going to be fun to watch the ups and downs and how it goes.
Lamont Jordan bouncing off tacklers and getting some yardage across the 25.
The backup quarterback, Chad Pennington.
Jordan across the 35. Some hard hitting going on in these final seconds. Corey Bird makes the stop, and with that, Peyton Manning and the Indianapolis Colts will ring up an opening day victory.
The general consensus? Well, that was a mess. But the game's immediate aftermath was quickly and completely overshadowed. Just 2 days later, the September 11th terrorist attacks occurred. Football didn't matter anymore. The Jets organization, based so close to New York City, was deeply affected. The NFL postponed all Week 2 games, and the season took on a much more serious tone. When football resumed, the season played out with some wild irony. The Jets recovered from a 1-4 start, rallied, finished 10-6, and made the playoffs. They even beat the Colts in a Week 15 rematch. The Colts, their deep playoff run aspirations crashed and burned. Injuries to stars like Edgerrin James derailed their season. They finished a disappointing 6-10. Their defense was historically bad, and coach Jim Mora was fired. So the game that started as a classic grudge match and new era debut ended up being a footnote to a season of profound change, both on and off the field. A perfect example of how in the NFL, you never know how the story's really going to play out. Thanks for watching Daily Random NFL. See you next time.